Morning everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. So this morning is a get up and go morning. Surprise. I am getting up and headed to my garden. I need to figure out what to do with the plastic in the middle. I shouldn't have left the middle to last plant. That was stupid. And I would have had it planted already, except the plastic was a problem, and I'm hoping to take one of my boys to, well, more than one of my boys to get it out of there. So we'll see if that works. And I'm in a hurry, so I'm just gonna eat a sausage stick and then off. This is what happens when you don't want to eat breakfast. Eat a sausage stick and call it good. All right, so we moved the plastic over, refolded it, even though that was my idea and it wasn't my son's idea. He's like, it's not gonna work. And I was like, could we just try it? And we did it and it did work. Not as well as I had hoped. And then when I had folded it back, I've got to record, but you'll see it because it's folded up in the middle of the garden. I can't get it out. I'm glad that I had the plastic in there, but not the brightest thing to leave it there. Oops. So eventually I'll take it out, but yeah, that was not ideal. So my entire garden is planted. I picked beans. I have a big crate full of beans. I have kale, Swiss chard, peas, tomatoes, peppers. I don't know what else. And I'm already making kale chips. So I'll show you that because I forgot to record before I started my kale chips. So I'll show you that, the kale chips getting ready to be made. And then I'll show you what else I got. Okay, so I made the kale chips. And I'm going to talk to you about it before I show them to you because I made 2 batches. Just, that's how the recipe worked. And the first batch I salted and they were way too salty. It was disgusting, but there's hope. My husband really likes salty things, so I'm like, perfect, I'll give them to him. And he's like, yeah, these are really salty. So the second batch, I didn't salt at all. They're perfect. So I really think I don't like them salted, which sounds awful because a lot of times the reason I want chips is because you want salt, but these had a little bit of residual salt left over from the air fryer when I put this batch in, so I guess I want low salt. I would like to try like a flavor on them though, so I'm really glad that I finally made them. The last time I made them, like half of them were crispy and the other half weren't, so it was a little bit discouraging, but I knew that I could make them in the air fryer, so they're way better in the air fryer. So next is going to be green bean fries, but I'm probably not going to do them. Maybe I'll do them for supper, but I'm not going to do them now. But anyway, so I'm having kale chips for lunch, and then I'm going to have coffee with collagen in because I just want to eat the kale chips and not anything else. So if you see green stuff in my teeth, it's the kale. So anyway, that's my lunch. Okay. So this is my kale chips in my air fryer pan, getting ready to do it, and then I have 2 batches. I'm hoping to eat both of them. So there you go, my kale chips in all their glory. And yes, they taste so good. It's my first okra. I found one. There's many blossoms out there, probably a dozen, but this is the only one that's actually an okra. So guess what I'm having for supper? So it's supper time and I am having my Japanese pancakes. I know that I have them for breakfast, but I am not wanting to make my chicken quite yet. So I'm having for my lunch, supper, I don't know. I ended up not having my coffee yet, so I guess I'll call my kale snack in this lunch, whatever. So I'm having this, and I made up my mayo with hot sauce. It tastes so good. But it's going to be the last of it, so I'm going to have to make something for breakfast tomorrow. Oh well. But I still have a bunch of things to finish up tonight. I really like to get my table cleaned off. At least I got my floor cleaned up in the kitchen, so getting further. So anyway, I flip you around and show you my lunch. There you go. I'm definitely going to make these again. Even my husband liked them. Sadly, my boys did not. But that's okay. I like them. So I have my chicken all cut up to make my pesto chicken. And I made my pesto today, so it's basil pesto. So